My name is Tian. Today I'm going to talk about why punctuality is so important in business world, and I'm going to talk about my interviewer. So today my interview is a guy who are from our family business. His name is Brock. He's been with us for more than 5 years. He's 34 years old, and today I'm going to talk about works for our family business called Siphon and Dolja, which two companies are wine producing companies. So I asked Brock about 8 questions in total. So the first question is what's your job role and what do you do daily? Brock works for Doja Wines and for Siphon. Both of them are wine producing and distributing companies in Turkey. Brock's main role in his job is Brock's responsibility that he's the chief of the team and main responsible for Istanbul supply chain. Basically, every customer goes from Burak to make an order. At the end of the day, all of the receipts and orders go to Burak, and then he sends the customer to the finance department. They write a check for the payment, and then we ship all of the items to the customers. On to the next question. Second, how important is punctuality in your work? Burak said, Burak has no time to waste. We actually worked together for 2 months in my summer internship. Burak comes to the office at 9 a.m. every day, every Monday and Friday morning. They have a weekly sales target meeting. Because Burak and his team has weekly X amount of wines to sell every week, Burak leaves the office every day at 11 to go meet with the customer. Burak has more than 2,000 customers, so he has no time to waste actually. What happens when usually someone is late for work? When someone is late for work, firstly Burak just goes talk with him or her, try to understand why one of his team members are late for work. The only time Burak doesn't like when somebody is late for Monday morning or Friday meeting. On the other hand, when there's no meeting, they usually leave the office at 11 a.m. because before 12, none of the clubs, restaurants, or any customers started working, so people don't come too late usually. See our quality. If somebody is late that day, there could be 2 scenarios. Either the manager will call him, will warn about what's happening. On the other hand, it will decrease the workflow between customers. Our job is to meet the customer face to face and negotiate with them. As I said before, all of these customers have been divided into groups. What they usually do, they have a list of customers that they need to meet every day. Let's say for Monday, she has 20 appointments for customers and the day starts at 12. If she started her day at 1, she already lost the customer because an appointment made so long a time ago. Maybe he was going for make a bulk order. So once you are late, you automatically lose the customer. The fifth question. Does one delay create problems for other people or teams? How? If you're late for the customer, it could be a huge problem. The reason behind this, in our sector, cash flow could be very dry or either very fast. Let's say X Club made a bulk order. If it's a bulk order, customer can split the payments into 1 or 2 months, but this could also pay in the day order. The most important key factor is that you have to be very specific to the customers. Sometimes these small talks could end up for 3 hours or even 10 minutes. It's all about using the time efficiently. If you can understand what the customers want from you, it's gonna save you a lot of time. Can you give me a real example where lateness caused a serious problem? One time a member of the team was late for the Friday morning meeting. At that time, Brock was not happy about it because on Friday meeting is much more important. They talk about how much sales they did, how much left in stock so we can finish our sales. The reason it caused a problem because managers are also involved in these meetings. On the other hand, if they can't aim their sales goals, they can't get their bonuses. So actually it's pretty important for them because in our sector, bonuses kind of work differently. The last question, why do you think punctuality is most important for success? Brock thinks that managing your time has a great advantage for him daily life. When he's scheduling an appointment with customers or arriving right... Ananı sikeyim kanka. In our last question, why do you think punctuality is important for success? Brock thinks that managing your time has a great advantage for him in daily life. When he's scheduling an appointment with customers or arriving on the right time for meetings. He also mentions that being lazy or out of time is not very ethical to the person in front of you. If you're doing a business, you have to be neat, clear, on time, so people can also take you seriously in business world. Also, being on time always on a plus on your manager's eyes. When I first started working, I was trying to do every task at the same time, but I realized that being organized on the time could save you from anything. And also an additional an outline for that why I chose this company, because I made 2 months of internship in this company and it showed me a lot of business and how a business works, so I can know and understand or also define other key factors of how this business is working and like what are the outcomes and what do I have to do and what do I have to not to do. So it's kind of like a personal thing to me. So thank you.